Hi everyone, in this video I'll show you how to find a data encryption loop in the ransomware. For a demonstration purpose, we are taking a Cuba ransomware here. Basically, ransomware having the 4 common steps to encrypt the file in the system. First, it will read the file. Once it will read the file, it will try to encrypt the file. And after the encryption happen, it will rewrite the file with the encrypted content. Once content is rewritten, and it will close the handle with changing the extension of the file. Let's take a look into the debugger to know how ransomware encrypt the file to find out the encryption loop. Here is a Cuba ransomware. I'm loading the Cuba ransomware into the debugger and running till the entry point. We reach to the entry point. Now, since we already know ransomware encrypt the file from the system, to encrypt that it will read the content to the memory. So since we already know that it's ransomware read the file, we'll put a breakpoint on read file. Once we successfully add the breakpoint, below we can notice breakpoint is already set. Okay. Now we'll go forward and run the sample till it will hit the read file. Yep, it's hit the read file. To understand better, I'll just open what is the arguments passed to the read file. Here is the read file Windows API. This is a Windows documentation portal where I taken a screenshot. So second section we can see there is a LP buffer. So here the second section is 2EE2020. I'll just go forward and open in a dump section, and from that API I'll run till user code. This content is loaded in the memory presently. I want to know exactly which point the data will be encrypted. So I'll put a hardware breakpoint on the initiation of the data. Once hardware breakpoint is set, okay, so to confirm that you can go to breakpoint window. You can see here hardware breakpoint is set on the byte. Okay, so I'll run the file. So we can see the hardware breakpoint is hit. Still it's a jump instruction, so I'll run again. Now you can see there is a loop, okay, so which is basically encrypting the file. You can see XOR CL byte, which is the key of present in a EDX pointer. EDX is pointing to the memory address where exactly the byte is encryption key is present here. So this is a loop what we are looking into, and to more confirm that, we can go step by step. XORed by CL, and that CL is reloading this memory address. So I'll put a breakpoint from outside the loop, and you can notice here in the dump section it will encrypt the file once I exit from the loop. Yep, and notice here. This is where what I was talking is we can find the encryption loop by adding a breakpoint to the read file, and once it's read we can add a breakpoint to the memory hardware breakpoint, and when memory hardware breakpoint will hit, there exactly loop will be present. Sometimes some of the ransomware you are not able to identify exactly few steps. In that time you have to do it in couple of time, and you'll get the proper loop to where exactly the ransomware encrypt the content. Thank you.